I really am the world's foremost expert on mad geniuses. And I can tell you, Alvaro Zuniga Benavides is a mad genius, as you probably figured out. This next guy is too. This is a mad genius, and he understands our profession, and he understands technology. And working with Billy Looper and working with Ann and David Feinstein, we've created scripts to plug into these processes so we have a really seamless experience. So my deal is I'm going to bring him up and let him demo it. And while he's doing that, I'll be over here eating breakfast, which I haven't even done yet, and probably run into the bathroom, which I haven't done yet. I've been meeting with Alvaro this morning. These major weekends are so crazy. But this one is happening exactly as we hoped it would happen. So to take you through what this looks like and how it works, please help me welcome Mr. John Presky.
It's about the app.
Thank you very much. Awesome. Well, hopefully everybody can hear me okay. That was a great introduction. Thank you, Randy. It's been great working with you and Billy and the whole team, so thank you. Not quite as brilliant as he said, by the way. I've got 8 wonderful programmers that do the real magic, and of course, let me give them a hard time. So we're going to have some fun today. What I'm going to do is take you very quickly through where the system comes from and what it's kind of trying to do first. Technology by itself really is nothing. But technology with purpose, context, and why you're trying to use it makes all the sense in the world, right? So that's what we're going to do is we're going to get through a little bit of the steps that the app, because it's a Salesforce automation program. This is about recruiting, okay? There's a lot of things out there that just maybe repurpose data and let you see something. But what you really want, having been a rep for 20 years in the business, is you want something that helps you recruit new customers and recruit new business partners. That's the bottom line. Okay, so that's what we're going to try to do, okay? Thank you. So, taking a look at this, and here I have a laser pointer. Look at this. This is fantastic. So the app, if you want to call it that, the system is designed around facilitating, helping, enhancing your ability to get prospects through these 5 steps, okay? That's all it really is. These 5 steps have not changed in 35, 40 years. What's changed is technology and the ability to actually do them faster, more efficient, with less pain, who wants to pick up the phone cold that you haven't talked to somebody in 4 months and go, well, I guess I got to figure out how to talk to them. That's what we did 20 years ago. Today, we got text, we got email, we got WhatsApp, right? So we can talk to people the way we want to talk to people. The key is to put them in a process, and the app's going to help you, okay? So the first phase is always piquing interest, and I just go over this a little bit. Sometimes we take 40, 45 minutes to this. We're going to do this in about 5. But piquing interest, okay? So piquing interest is really the key to everything. If you can stir the pot, pique interest, and get people to events, in this industry you win. Doesn't matter. We sit around, we don't do anything, that's where we lose, right? We don't know what to do next. So the app is going to help you pique interest, but it's not going to stop there. Because when you send messaging out of the app, messaging that was professionally written by Billy, Ann and David, Randy, and our direct response writers as a team, we have messaging that we know, not wonder, we know is effective in getting that desired response you're looking for, okay? Now, does everybody fall over and join? No, we know that, right? But the idea here is, if you send out 10 of these, let's say, messages, okay, properly written, the idea is that 5 to 6 of these people are going to want to engage with you in some fashion. The problem is you don't know what 5 or 6 today. That's what sorting's all about. The app, by virtue of who responds to your messages, who clicks on the video, who watches the video 82% versus 4%, that kind of business intelligence is what helps you sort your prospect so you end up talking to the people who the timing is right today. So you don't talk to the no's today. You talk to the yeses today. You talk to the no's later when the timing is right. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. That's what we're trying to accomplish with the system, is to make that peaking interest, that initial phase that used to be so hard to get going, unless you had these amazing gifts of gab or whatever it might be. Now anybody, really anybody, can do that process and get their business going on the spot, okay? So you peak interest, you sort to find out their interest. If they're interested in signing up and getting on your product today, just do it. That's the idea, right? Let's take the money and run, as they say. Let's get it done, okay? And, I have a theory. Whenever I used to go on, evening appointments, hand out a sample, go in the living room, I had one goal in mind. I am going to get paid when I leave, okay? I was in business. This was my business. It was my direct sales business. So when I went there, at the least, I said, no matter what, I got fantastic at one statement. This statement is not in the app, but it's one that I always taught my team was this. Will you try my product for 30 days? Ask people to try your product. Get great at doing one thing in this business is say, will you try my product for 30 days and see if it does for you what it's done for me? At your price points, fantastic. People waste that kind of money on a bad meal, okay? We know that, you know that, so believe it. Let them try it. So the app gets you in front of them, right? But the app can't, smack them upside the head, make them take out the Visa card. It can't happen, right? Okay, you can't do that. It doesn't jump up out of your phone. So you've got to be able to get great at doing that. So the app does its work. Your work is asking for the sale, per se, okay? Asking them to try, share, okay? So once that happens, but what happens many times in the app process is that people ask you a question, whatever it might be. It might be, hey, is this one of those type of things? Does this work like this? Are you making any money? We've all heard it, right? Well, that's when you got to keep moving, because now they're interested in the business. Okay? So you want to just say, hey, would you like some more information about that? Anytime I get a question in the living room or wherever it is about that, I answer it with a question. Would you like some more information about that? And if they're just being curious, they'll back off, and then you're not wasting your time, correct? But if they say, yeah, well, good. So you got a couple options with the app. You can do a 3-way call, push, invite. What that means is that 3-way calls are fantastic because they allow you to connect with your team, build confidence together, and show your prospect that this is about team, not about themselves, right? Everybody got that? So what I put inside this app you're going to see is the ability to push any of your uplines, 6, 7 of them, saying, I need some help. Who wants to talk with me? Right on the spot, okay? That's because I've been there with you going, I got my friend of 20 years right now, and I don't want to ruin this moment. I don't know if I'm going to put him on the phone with Randy. I don't know where he's at right now, But that's the beauty. I could have Randy, Ann, Billy, David. I can have them all on my phone, and I can go boom, 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 and poke them all and say, whoever says yes first, that's who's going to get the phone call because they're ready, right? And now you know they're ready, so when you call them, hey, how's it going? And you do the edification in the proper 3-way call, you can be confident that they're going to talk to your prospect about the right thing in the right way in the right mindset. Okay?
Yeah!
That's what... Hit me on also, or you can schedule it. You can say, Ann, are you available tomorrow at 2 p.m. to do a conference call with Julio?
Yeah, any way you want. So this allows you that in the moment, you're at Starbucks, wherever you are, and you need a little help, hopefully this will help you get that help in a more quick manner, okay? So that's 3-way call invite, because what is your upline going to do? Hey, he said he can get you some more information. This is how we're going to do it. You're going to watch this video right off his phone. Oh, you're not right there? You're in Kansas City or wherever? No problem. We're going to send you the video. It's about 6 minutes long. You're going to watch it. And when you're done, why don't we get back together and see if it makes sense to work together? Something to that effect, right? So that's how it's going to go. But you're going to be able to send that presentation. You'll either show it to them right off your phone, right? That's one option if they're right there next to you. Or you can be able to email, text, or WhatsApp it to them, and they can watch it. Now, here's the good thing. You know when they start watching it, and you know when they're done. Okay? So that's what you want. So you don't have to wonder. So the minute they're done, guess what you do? You call them back. You 3-way back in your upline, and what do? You do number 5. You enroll. Fair enough? So the app is designed to get you through that more efficiently, easily, less pain. less chance for messing it up, I guess. But here's the best part. That process, the record right now is 8.5 minutes. The presentation was 4.5 on the record one. Peak interest, yes, I want to see some information. 3-way, watch the video, and enrolled in 8.5 minutes. That's the record on the app right now, just so you guys know, okay? So we'll leave it at that. Not that anybody's going to beat that, right? Okay.
Let's see how long it takes Ben Mueller to break that record.
So with that, you guys, let's go through a little bit about seeing the app, and then we're going to do a demo. Sound good? Okay. Let's see if we got it there. Okay, I need the next PowerPoint. And so hopefully you guys are starting to see kind of why. If I don't ever do that, then when you see the app, you're going, I don't get it. But now when you see it, it'll make sense. Okay, so let's go on forward. Thank you. Okay, so here's your new app for your Fusion X Tribe team, okay? And the primary recruiting functions that we talked about, the steps. You know, peaking interest is going to happen with that dark prospect button. There's a reason why that one's dark and everything else is because that's where the magic happens. That's where you should be spending your time, is in getting this pot stirred, okay? The library function is going to have a lot of supporting videos that if somebody asks you a question, I want to do this, I want to do that, you can send them an additional video support, know when they're watching it and how much they watch. Of course, the 3-way call, we'll talk about that, which is then pushes you down back to the left to an event. Again, that could be your presentation. It could be anything you want it to be. Present, actually get the presentation done. That's going to be segmented presentation videos are right there. You don't have to go find them. If it's time to present and get that person information, that's the button. And then enroll, you'll be able to link into your mobile optimized enrollment process, okay? Yours. So all you got to do is push the button. It'll link through. It automatically knows that's your replicated enrollment site. And bing, it just happens. Does that make sense to you? Okay, got it. Across, up and down here, this is kind of what I call the support menu. That upper left 3 hash marks, when you tap that, that's what you get. The home button is, of course, the home button, right? Alerts is simply, look at it as like where you go to check your text messages. This is where you're going to go text to find out, did somebody watch a video? Did somebody request something? Any type of the interactivity that your prospect does is going to be recorded there under alert. So when they watch a video, you're going to get poof, alerted, okay? And those alerts, if you didn't see it, you might have been at work, you might have had your phone off, it might have been 2 in the morning, who knows? You get up in the morning, you check your alerts, you'll see who has interacted with the stuff you've sent out. Does that make sense a little bit? Okay. And then training is going to be great. Your training videos are going to be in there. Okay, all your training videos, if you just want to watch them off your app, you can do that. You don't have to go to find a computer. Back office is nothing other than a link to your back office to log in. It's just a fast way to get there, okay? Nothing fancy, just convenience, okay? Here's the cool part. Your products are separated into 4 basic categories, okay? All of your product videos are housed under those 4 categories there, and they're all shareable, 100% shareable by text, email, WhatsApp. So you can go to share them, okay? And then, of course, the profile will go in there. Profile is important. You always want to check it. You want to make sure your phone number is right, your email's right, your IDs are right, and your replicated website for your replicated site for enrollment is correct, the extension, okay? Because when it is, my app magically uses that to send you to enroll. See how they link together? So you got to make sure of that. About is no big deal. It's just a version. In case you have any problems with customer support, we can help you out. Contact is customer support. We have it. You can email to us anytime, any problems you're having, and our people, our customer support people, get back to try to help you with that quickly, okay? And then log out. You don't need to log out. Last thing I'm going to say is you don't need to log out. Just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, let's zip along real quick. As again, I'm going to go over it. Prospecting, library, 3-way call. You're going to get all this. You guys see that I button up there in the upper left there? I? Mm-hmm. Okay, I is for information, as we know. And that's where you're going to get housed for us. You're going to get training videos from me recorded on how to use each and every function in the app in case you need it, okay? Okay, cool. So, because that's important, right? We got to have that. Then, of course, you've got the, let's see if I did that right. There we go. So, right here is another dynamic to what's going on, okay? Inside the app, what we're building for you guys is what we call replicated online funnel websites, okay? These are marketing funnels, okay? And with this system, with the guidance of the team here, we've got online business opportunity funnels that you can send people to, and online product funnels that you're going to send people to. Now, here's how this works. Ideally, the sequences you're going to see is you're going to be talking to people, directly and going to see them. But when they're far away from you, or that you don't know them very well, or you might have just met them and you can't ask them a favor, right? I mean, you don't know. You're going to have these tools available to you to send them to you, and guess where they're going to go? They're going to be linked again because they're replicated to your enrollment sites for you. So you can send it to them, okay? Sound good? Okay. Customer funnel there, and we'll show that to you. And then here's the system. On the funnel, you're going to have a nice little login, okay? You're going to use the same ID and password you use for the app for login, and you're going to be able to track all your funnel activity, okay? Anybody who comes into your funnel and registers, you're going to get an alert on your app, but it's also going to be inside here for you to check out. So you can see with these little numbers, it's hard from the back, but you're going to be able to see where the people started and stopped on your funnel. But don't worry about it, because we're going to have these autoresponders that are very nice, polite emails. They're going to try to get them to always come back to your funnel and try to engage them and get them to buy from you, okay? Sound good? Okay. So, that's it. So that is your system, and hey, my guys can't stand me because I get all the credit. They do all the work. Okay, so that's the beautiful system that we have. And so now what we're going to try to do is a little bit of magic to get this app to work, okay?
Yeah, now, so two things. One, you see this is X Tribe Central, because that's what we call our team. But the X is the X from Fusion. This one Fusion, one family. This is everybody in Fusion is welcome to sign up for this app. All right, doesn't matter what line you're on. Oh, and did we mention that everything in English is also in Spanish?
Yes. What you're going to see, that's a great point. The way it's going to work is this. Is if you are running your phone in English, iPhone, Android, everything, tablets, by the way, no problem, iPad. When you're running your phone in English, you'll